Hello, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. A look at our headlines this evening. Some projects in Foley now on hold. An update on a proposed Mobile County landfill. And a deadly crash in Thomasville. All of that and more is coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips. Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I am Summer Poole, the digital reporter here at WKRG. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday, and we've almost made it halfway through the week, so good on us. If you're new here, we do our top 5 stories of the day, question of the day, and poll of the day, and we see what you guys have to say about our question and poll of the day. So I'm just going to go ahead and go right into our big stories this afternoon. At number 5, Mathis Elementary School celebrated the annual Walk and Roll to School Day one day early. Kids, parents, and teachers gathered at the Foley Boys and Girls Club just after dawn for a nearly mile-long walk. This is an effort by the Baldwin County Safe Routes to School Coalition to increase exercise, but also help to remind stakeholders about the need to have more walkability throughout communities in Baldwin County. Organizers say this is a good way for kids to work off energy before going to school, and it gives them a fun activity while also decreasing the cramped, long car line drop-off. Wednesday, several other Baldwin County schools will have walks along the Gulf Coast, with Gulf Shores and Orange Beach schools participating, and St. Patrick Catholic School. Number 4, the Foley City Council has approved a temporary pause on certain types of residential development, such as subdivisions, RV and mobile home parks, and rezoning requests. The move is to allow time for the city to update other key developmental ordinances. This pause will remain in effect through October 1st for new subdivisions and RV or mobile home parks, and through January 1st for more complex rezonings. Number 3, a new landfill will not come to Mobile County after developers withdrew their application. The site near Interstate 10 off McDonald Road is across the street from many neighborhoods that have used the current clay pits for recreational purposes. The county commission was set to vote on the landfill next week, but that is no longer the case since the application has been withdrawn. At number 2, 2 people were killed and 4 more were injured today after a crash in Thomasville. Thomasville Police Chief Thomas Stuckey says the 4 people injured had non-life-threatening injuries. 5 vehicles were involved in the crash, including an 18-wheeler. The crash happened Tuesday around noon on Highway 43 in front of Thomasville Regional Medical Center, which is closed. And number 1, we've got some sad news on the Gulf Coast today. I don't know if you recognize this fine gentleman on the, I think it's the right of your screen. John Ed Thompson. He was a meteorologist at another media outlet in Mobile. He served 30 years plus. He served 32 years, I think, as a meteorologist, being chief meteorologist for some of those years. He covered hurricanes like Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Ivan, Hurricane Frederick. And I don't know if you can tell, but that is Little Summer to the left of him. And I just wanted to tell you guys a quick story about John Ed. So when I was really little, like I'm talking toddler age, I would stay home with my great-grandpa, so I didn't have to go to like a daycare or anything. And he loved John Ed because he used to be a security guard at Fox 10. And he said John Ed would always come up and talk to him and be so polite and so nice and ask about, him and his family. So he loved watching John Ed on TV. And so because of that, I began to really like John Ed. And so this photo is, it's from 2009 when he announced his retirement. He had a retirement block party. I don't know if any of you guys watching remember this, but he had a big block party in downtown Mobile, and he was set up there. He had photos of himself, and he would autograph it in front of you. And then I asked him if I could take a picture with him, and I got this picture. And it's definitely a sad day for me because he was my childhood icon and someone that I looked up to when I was really little. And he's part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing now. So rest in peace, John Ed. And we're over here at WKRG. We're praying for you and your family and your coworkers. So those are our top 5 stories of the day. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little choked up over here. I didn't know John Ed that well. I mean, I met him when I was 9, but like he seriously had that much of an impact on me. Anyways, away from the sad stuff, let's move on to our question of the day. So let me pull it up. Our question, and it's that time of year, guys. It's Hurricane Preparedness Week. Hurricane season is starting very soon, so it's time we all start getting prepared for that. So I'm going to scroll through these because I know Devin did some earlier, and Bill and Shimani, so I'm going to scroll through these. Jay says, watch the weather. Trust what Ed says. Simple. Colleen says, everything of importance is in a tote. Then we started filling totes with non-perishables, paper products, batteries, and another with food for our pets. We have our travel kennels all ready. That's smart. Now, remember, do not, if you travel somewhere, do not leave your pets at home. Don't be that person. Take your pets with you. Cooper, like my dog, my baby, my child, he would be either at work with me or he would be at his aunt's house, his grandma's house. He would be somewhere. He would not be left alone during a hurricane. So don't do that to your dogs or cats or goldfish for that matter. Let's see. Georgie says, full tank of gas, clean out freezer and donate it. Go far away until power is back on. Yep. I can't do without, especially in the summertime, I can't do without air conditioning. I can't do without running water. I know, I'm high maintenance, aren't I? I can't do without, like, a shower. Like, I would definitely need, like, a shower. So, if I remember correctly, now, I was really young when Hurricane Katrina hit. But if I remember correctly, and my mom will probably text me after watching this and be like, no, you're wrong. You have no idea what you're talking about. But I'm pretty sure during Hurricane Katrina, we all went up to Auburn. Like, my whole family and I, we, like, went up to Auburn and stayed up in Auburn. Or stayed somewhere up in northern Alabama. That might not have been Auburn. Lynn says an emergency box. It contains matches, lighters, candles, charge banks, wind-up chargeable solar radio that doubles as a charge bank. Most importantly, rechargeable fan, water, and non-perishable foods on hand. Absolutely, completely agree. One other comment here, and I think this is really important that some people don't think about. Medication and gasoline first, then worry about batteries and flashlights and non-perishables. Also have cash because ATMs will be down if the power is out. Remember your medication and remember cash because Patty is right. ATMs will 99% of the time be out if the power is out. Well, I guess 100% of the time. Anyways, thank you guys for commenting on that. You have some great ideas. If you haven't started your hurricane preparedness, just go to our comment section of our question of the day, and you can check out everything you need. If you are new to Mobile and you've never experienced a hurricane, just go to this comment section. There are really good comments in here. Things that I didn't even think about, things that I'm sure most people didn't think about. Just check it out, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, so our poll of the day is, are you prepared for hurricane season? Now, like we've been talking about for the past 7 minutes, hurricane season is near. It is nearing, okay? So you need to be prepared. 60% of you say yes, and 40% of you say no. I am kind of preaching to the choir here because I'm not prepared. So I'm making a mental note right now to prepare for hurricane season. Because if a hurricane comes, I'm going to be at work, but I need to plan on where Cooper's going to be, get all of Cooper's stuff together in case, get his diaper bag ready. So I need to prepare. Also, I don't know, leave a comment in the chat down below. I live in an apartment. This is I've lived in an apartment for a couple of years now, but we haven't really had, knock on wood, a hurricane or a big tropical storm since I've moved into my own apartment. I don't really know how to prepare my apartment. So if you guys have any ideas on how to prepare an apartment and not a house for a hurricane, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Anyways, it's the end of News 5 now, and you know what that means. It means we're going to ask you a question and a poll for tomorrow. So you're going to go to WKRG's Facebook page, if you're not there already, and you're going to answer this question. How do you feel about the Mobile River Bridge and Bayway project? Okay? That's your poll. I'm sorry. That's your poll. Your question is, if you were to start a business, what would it be? All right? So go answer those, and in about 18 minutes, you'll want to turn on your TV to WKRG News 5, where you will find Roseanne, Peter, Simone, Ed, everybody is there tonight. So go hang out with them on News 5. Comment down below. Don't forget to comment and tell me what to do. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now. Brought to you by Green & Phillips.